times we'll have what's called hiatal hernias. Hiatal hernia is what? The stomach gets tense for whatever reason and it wants to tighten up. It's a muscle, anytime it tightens up, the muscle has to go toward its origin. Well, it has a strap that attaches back on the anterior longitudinal ligament area back against the spine. That's the only firm attachment. And so it has to go up through the diaphragm. Well, the diaphragm already has a hole in it where the vena cava and the aorta have to come through the hole. And so does the esophagus. Well, that's all the bigger that hole's supposed to be, and then there's supposed to be a fat pad to live on this side over here. Well, what happens is the stomach gets tight or emotional. We get emotional stuff happening, and it starts to tighten like any other muscle and move up toward its origin, and when it does, it starts to pull a little bitty hole through that diaphragm and make the hole in the diaphragm larger. And then you got a little mini stomach above, and you got a regular stomach below. You got to be able to pull that down. This is one of the very best techniques, manual therapy techniques for pulling that diaphragm, that mini stomach down back through the diaphragm and allowing that to heal. So the lower esophageal sphincter, which is getting the cancer because that gastric and hydrochloric acids now got pressure and is pushing that valve and putting the acid onto the esophagus. It's precancer, and so you want to get rid of this before it starts into that Barrett syndrome precancer. Here's how to do it. There are a couple ways. This is the way I like to do it first. I like to take my index finger, middle finger, and come over to the xiphoid or xiphoid process, find that first, and get in there as close as you can to that on the left side only. I'm going to take those fingers, and I'm just going to put a soft, follow the tissue, pressure, down in here. She actually has a hiatal hernia, she told me. And so we're going to put pressure directly anteriorly right now, and then when things start to move, I'm just barely following her movement, but I'm not trying to go footward yet. And now I'm going to start changing my angle and going down a little bit, moving this tissue down a little bit, dragging that stomach down. Feel that? It started gurgling. You're catching part of that colon, but it's gurgling away now. Now we got it growling. Hope it doesn't interfere with our sound on our camera. Oop, don't be laughing while we're doing this either. Okay, so we're coming straight down on this. It looks real deep. It is real deep, but it's real soft, and I'm following the barrier. I'm not trying to force anything around. Now you got to come out real slowly. So layer by 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 layer. Come out slowly.